Golf Fitness 5, we're going to go through 5 leg strengthening exercises you can do at home using just a resistance band. Here you go. So you're going to want a fairly thick resistance band, okay? Or if you're just starting out, then a lighter one could be fine as well, okay? But here we go. So first up, we're going to start with a single leg squat. So basically, single leg squat. Stand on one leg, squatting down. I'm going to go knee towards this yoga block, and standing back up. But with the band, of course, just to make it a little bit more harder. So, band under my foot, hands through and grab and hold. Okay, I'm going to put this block just back and behind. So, stand up nice and tall, okay. Back knee down, nice controlled, and then standing up nice and tall. Doesn't matter if this toe on the back foot touches the ground as long as I'm not pushing off this back leg, just using this front leg, okay. So, down under control, knee down, standing up nice and tall, okay, working this front leg, okay, single leg stability and strength, really important for golfers. Okay, so single leg squats, obviously both sides. So next up we're going to do a stiff leg deadlift, a kickstand single leg variation. So what we're going to do is stand on the band, let's even it out, hands through, okay. Stand up nice and tall to begin with. So this toe, just back for balance, okay. Otherwise working this left leg, hips backwards, a little soft knee, keep a nice back posture, and stand up nice and tall, hips through, bum squeezed, shoulders back, and go again, hips backwards, up nice and tall, shoulders back, nice control on the way down, and up nice and tall, pinching the shoulders back, bum squeezed, and making sure to keep good straight back posture throughout. Okay, and then exactly the same on the other side. Next up, we're going to do overhead squat. Okay, so feet on top of the band, hands above the head, and then squatting down, standing back up, and repeat, aiming to sit nice and low if you can, whilst keeping tall chest, arms overhead, okay, really working the whole body as well as the legs this time, so shoulders, back, core, as well as legs too for this overhead squat. Next up, we're going to do a split squat, okay? So, band underneath my front foot, put my hands through, grab hold of the band, let's even that out a bit. Okay, so knee down, up nice and tall posture, okay, standing up, shoulders back, down under control, and repeat, really working tops of the legs, and a little bit around this front hip as well, whilst keeping good posture, okay, don't let the band pull you forwards, stand up nice and tall, down, under control, 2 or 3 seconds down, 1 second up, okay, and then repeating on the other side. Next up, we have some abductions and extensions, so this is somewhat of an isometric one, we're going to double the band up, I'm not expecting to move on this one, but otherwise, band around ankles, okay, all I'm going to do, holding on to something, okay, pressing out. The band's pretty strong, so I'm not going to be moving very far, just a couple of inches, but pressing as hard as I can outwards, abducting for 5 seconds. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so a few of those, and then extensions backwards. So I'm going to start off leaning slightly forwards, holding on, okay, and then I'm only going to get a few inches backwards, and then just pressing as hard as I can against the band for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 5 leg strengthening exercises using a thick resistance band, or if you're just starting out, then a lighter one would also be fine. You don't want to be performing too many reps, okay, but nice controlled tempo, and it should be pretty difficult as well. There you go. If you enjoyed the exercises in this video, check out my on-demand content with more exercises just like these and more.